So when we come back from this little break, we're going to talk about a black-owned independent company called MMASI. And they were generous enough to reach out and send me a quote-unquote sample, and we'll get to that in a minute. Stay tuned. Welcome back, guys. So for those of you who are new to this channel, my name is Keith. This is the Fragrant Life, and you have to excuse the clutter, the little bit that you can see. As I said in my last video, I have an eBay store open and a Mercari store, and I got a lot going on. So if you are not subscribed to this channel, make sure you hit that red subscribe button, ring the bell icon for notifications, like the videos, thumbs up, share these videos, and definitely be active in the comment section. And I am slowly creeping up on that 6K mark. So we'll get there pretty soon, guys. So thanks for the support to all the ones who've been here since day one. I appreciate you all greatly. And I don't know where I would be without you guys. If it wasn't for you, this channel wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you all. And that's just the way the cookie crumbles. And excuse the noise. I got people outside talking loud. There's car alarms going off. Hopefully when I put the music to this, it'll drown all that out. So anyway, let's get to it. This company reached out to me and they wanted to send me some samples. You know me, I don't like, sure, send them on. You really don't even have to ask me. If you want to send me some samples, just send them. Get my information, send them on. I'll take them. I'm not one of those people who are going to sit around and with all the mumbo jumbo and talk about how, you know, you're not doing this and you ain't supposed to do that. I don't care. Send it to me. I'm going to review it. I'll talk about it, good or bad. So they reached out to me. Black owned company, for those of you who care about that aspect of it. Some people don't care. But the fragrance company is called MMASI. And when I first heard the word, I didn't want to mispronounce it. And I got her to send me a voice recording of how to pronounce the name of the company. MMASI. MMASI. And the fragrance that they sent me two. They sent me a sample, I believe, of a woman's fragrance. And they sent me another sample of a men's fragrance. And the men's fragrance is called Into Me, and it is Eau de Parfum concentration. And when I tell you, when I opened that box and I saw what was in it, I was blown away. I really was. Now I wish I had got the full presentation, box and all, but I'm easily satisfied when it comes to stuff like this. And they sent me, this is what they call a sample. Gorgeous bottle, Into Me Eau de Parfum by MMASI. This is a thick, heavy glass. The cap is just as heavy as the bottle is with the juice inside. Super heavy. And that is metal with a, look like a plastic lining on the inside. Does click into place. So you can hold it by the cap if you choose to. I never recommend that though. Atomizer on this thing is superb. And the juice inside is outstanding. This is a phenomenal smelling fragrance. However, there's something in this that is very, very familiar, and I have not quite gotten my brainstem to function enough to tell me what it is or refresh my memory as to what it is. There's another fragrance that has this same kind of sweet freshness to it, and I can't put my finger on it. But I will say that this fragrance performed like a champ on me. I've worn it twice now. And usually I don't give wearings to fragrances like that if I don't really care for them, or if at all. But I did wear this on 2 separate occasions. Once when it was hot still, and then when it started turning fall and it started getting cold, I wore it again. And both times this performed excellently on my skin. It does have almost a feminine vibe to it. So for those of you guys who don't really like feminine smelling fragrances, this is one of those fragrances. It is, in my opinion, even though it says is for men, this is considered by me to be unisex. I don't know how they would categorize it if they categorize it as that. Their website says it's for men. So I think a woman could pull this off. It does have those sweet nuances. You'll see the note breakdown on this later. This is fresh. This actually can be worn in any situation, dressed up or down. I love this scent. There's nothing bad that I can say about it. Like I said, there is a bit of a familiarity to it. There's another fresh fragrance I just have not I have not figured out what it is yet that has that same kind of vibe that I get from it, with that fresh sweetness. But definitely a great fragrance. Now, where I'm going to lose a lot of people is going to be price point. And I had a conversation with the young lady about this, and she was interested. She listened to me. She understood exactly where I was coming from, but we also have to understand where they're coming from. These are niche quality fragrances, and there aren't many companies that you can buy niche quality fragrances from for a decent price, unless you're getting them from like Dapper or Sensual Obsessions, which isn't bad. But I'm just saying, most of those fragrances for me are pretty linear. Like, they don't change. They don't go through the full open, mid, and dry down. You just get a certain aspect of a particular fragrance, and that's pretty much it. And there's nothing wrong with that. This one, you get all the changes. My horrible singing. But I love this scent. So let's get to the note breakdown. And I'm going to do this a little bit different. I figured out how to record my screen. So I'm going to try to put it up on the screen here and run through a little bit of the note breakdown. And I'm going to show you the price point also. So check this out. So here we have MMASI, an independent company, Black owned. And this is their bottle presentation. As you can see, the box here. Bottle is gorgeous. Here are some of the notes. Eau de Parfum concentration has bergamot, lime, watermelon with a spicy twist of Indian ginger and pink pepper. Also has notes of Sicilian lime, cocktail grapefruit, jasmine, sandalwood, amber, patchouli, and the price point is $150. So now that you know the note breakdown and you see the price point on this, let's see how many people are going to fall out or fall off in the comment section when they talk about this. Now, $150 for this. And I do believe that this is a 100 ml size bottle. So do I feel like this is worth $150? And y'all know me, I'm honest about everything that I talk about, especially when it comes to fragrances. And me personally speaking, for the niche lovers, yes, I do believe that this would be worth $100 to $150. Yes, you're getting a great bottle presentation. Like, the craftsmanship is here. Look at the detail on this bottle. Like, that is an indentation, and the detail goes inside the cap. And it's kind of hard to see because that glare. But there's that M for MMASI. Let's see. It says spray and be remembered around the outer ring. Like, this is superb. This is outstanding. This is right up there with those fragrance companies like Baccarat Rouge 540, the Tiziana Terenzis, the Amouages. This is in the same realm. This is in the same category as bottle presentations like those. And the juice also is spot on. I mean, it's niche quality juice. What more can you say? For the people who are more into inexpensive fragrances, I would not recommend this to you. I would recommend maybe getting a sample of this if you wanted to be, if you were curious about how it smells. I'm not sure totally if they sell samples, but definitely get your nose on a sample just to see if you like it or not. Like I said, this does have nuances of something that a female would wear, like unisex type fragrance. I like it, personally speaking. And I'm not just saying that because this is a $150 bottle and they sent it to me, because I didn't even expect this. I thought they were just going to send me out a little decanted sample like they did for the women's fragrance that they sent me. But I'm greatly appreciative of it. I'm not gonna like turn them down. So I'm highly and thoroughly satisfied with this fragrance. I can't wait to give this some wearing in the spring, which I think this is going to perform excellently in the spring. It's not too cold. It's not too hot. It's going to be like just right, the just right temperature to wear something like this. Even on clothes, it clings onto your clothes for days. So with that being said, y'all, check out the House of MMASI. This is Into Me Eau de Parfum Concentration. And if you can get your nose on a sample, definitely do so. And if you've had any familiarity with this particular fragrance or any of their other fragrances, I'm not sure how many exactly they have, whether it's just this one and the woman's version, or if they have more. But if you've had any familiarity with these fragrances, if you've heard any other reviewers talk about these fragrances, let me know in the comment section what you think. And I am out of here, y'all. So here is to smelling great. Big shout out to the good folks over at MMASI for this fragrance and the women's fragrance that I will be talking about sometime in the near future. I am out of here, y'all. Peace.